Hello everyone! So, as everyone knows, yesterday I got super disappointed at shroom balls. And today we're continuing that. I am so interested to know what the hell he's going to say, because we left off on a really bad note. Like, he told us to get off his apartment, so let's see what happens. Yo, Shroompan's at least one more up the jaw.
You showed some great restraint back there. Kinoko-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time.
Man, just thinking about it pisses me off.
And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now.
Ugh, that fungus brain. Dude, how does she come up with those names? Good or bad people, people are going to react for sure.
To say the least. But that means we find some new clues.
You really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts were real. Our answer, they don't exist. It was all set up by Kinoko. We poked Kinoko to pay up in full, and the case is closed.
Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though.
That's a spirit. You get it? It's spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Sammy.
In that case, I'll look into viewer records of Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost.
I knew it, Kinoko faked the whole thing. Here's proof, lol. What an idiot. Yeah. Can't argue with that, he really is an idiot.
This looks bad.
Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talk going on, so time to use your glasses. And look who posts about Kinoko's setup.
You're right, I'll check and recheck everything.
Yep. Ay, Kinoko. You're so stupid. Can't believe this, I'll never watch another Kinoko Tanihara stream again. For the proof of Kinoko's setup, it is lit. LOL. If this goes viral, he'll never outlive it. Hashtag set to boosters. Okay.
The rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time.
Partly due to the posters getting all excited. Everyone trying to meme everything, any chance they get. Yep. Okay, let's check it with the glasses.
Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up this hashtag.
Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many others are out there doing the same. Yeah. A lot of people, probably. Where's the apology video? Oh my god, I wish.
A public apology? That seems extreme.
Classic Flaming 101.
What? Huh? We're filmed without permission.
Probably shouldn't take the rest of this thread too seriously. Yeah, probably not. Do I have keywords? Maybe the setup busters? Yep. Yep. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation.
What good would it do to keep this for future generations?
This is what some people consider their goal in life. Kinoko had it coming though. Yeah, that's so sad. When Kinoko's stream went viral, Dark Spec News picked it up. Bro, who are they? They keep popping up.
There it is again, Dark Spirit News.
No, there's a link to follow. Yep. Let's check it with the glasses.
I'll definitely have to look into this.
Please do. Yep. I'm excited because it's not the first time that Dark Spec News appears, so if you're gonna fake it, at least do it well. It's obviously so disappointing. A lot of people are bashing him, but why all the memes? I don't think people involved in the incident would appreciate being mocked. Yeah.
They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online.
People involved in the accident? Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. I think they mean us. Probably. If I had to guess.
There's a reaction to people involved in the accident. I'll give it a search.
Good idea. Look into that.
Yup.
Okay, let's search it up. First, Dark Spec News because... I wanna know. Dark Spec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photo of exposed Kinoko Tanihara's setup stream.
This part in particular has people riled up.
You could almost call it a fan meet. Kinoko Tanihara's fake livestream might not be 100% proven as fake. Find out more in the full article. So there's people who still believe it.
Huh?
They grab your attention with the clickbait. Yeah, actually they did, so... This one place in the photo Dark Spec is pointing out. What is that? Isn't there something there? Yeah.
What?
We didn't notice, but there's definitely something there. Yeah, I noticed. It gave me a fucking jump scare. People involved in the incident. I'm sure there's something. I wonder what the victims or families involved with the murder-suicide at Umeki Flats think of Kinoko's stream. Are we going to talk about it now after... Okay, with her. We also got involved at the end of getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kinoko's ritual? I bet it's this mob that dug up the story.
I feel like I've seen these photos somewhere before.
Well, I haven't. Imagining things?
No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again?
That's the girl in the park. They showed us a picture. The post says Dark Spec News reports on a murder-suicide case in Umechiko and rumor sightings of the ghost of the dead woman. Yeah, I'm sure that girl in the park is her daughter. I'm like so sure. First of all, are there even people involved left from that incident? Yeah, there is. There's the doctor, right?
People involved as family and friends?
Yeah, hard to call them accomplices when it's a murder-suicide. Yeah, it's hard. Learn about... yeah, whatever. A mentally unstable woman lost it and stabbed her boss to death over an affair, right? Her boss?
Her boss? Miwako Yutsuya's husband. That garbage who had an affair was also her boss at first, right?
Beats me. They're confusing it for a different incident. Oh wait, there's an article. Is the ghost Mikawa Yutsuya? There's an article about her dad. Ooh, so the ghost daughter was the mental case that stabbed a dirtbag then killed herself. What?
Miwako's father? They did an article on him?
Her father? You think there's more to this case than we realize, Amy?
Well, yes.
Guess it's time to use my special methods and see if we can tell us anything.
Special methods?
Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. Yeah, I mean, probably. See, I'm getting better, chat. I'm getting better. Hold on, what exactly is going on here?
I can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too.
That means not all of this is Kinoko's setup?
That would have to be the case.
Dude, I knew it. I already knew it, but still it's crazy. That he fumbled the bag so badly. Like, dude, you literally had everything, literally had evidence. Like, straight up evidence, and you had to come and fuck it all up. Like, that takes some finesse, that is some skill, okay?
That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over.
With zero follow-up, eh? Dodo autos a contingency plan. I don't know what that means.
You're right. No follow-up at all.
Our communication is basically just a monologue.
Oh, yes. Also, about Miwako Yutsuya's father.
The ghost father? Yeah, might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that and then...
You know where to look?
Yeah, more or less.
Then I appreciate your help searching for the ghost father. The father of the ghost.
That's crazy. Maybe the father is that crazy dude that was stalking me on the park. Also, who is calling me?
A call from the director?
How's it going?
Director-san! We had a whole lot going on, you know? We encountered the ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself! I've made my quota for ghost stories already.
But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it?
Yes, it did! It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup.
Mitazami, the Bloody Mary issue hadn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives.
You mean, really?
From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of the actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost.
Could that be about the new rumors? About the ghost father?
That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Mitazami, whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Is someone really going to die? That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to talk with the loser. I'm sorry, Kinoko.
Were you okay last night?
Oh my god, I kind of shipped them.
Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts.
I didn't kick you. It was Jasmine.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. Yep. I feel you. Such a... I'm so disappointed in him.
So, about yesterday? Some nerve you have. Out with it.
The fuck you mean, bruh? Believe... Oh my god, I'm getting angry.
Last night, you were planning to stream a setup. When you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And boss kills everything, just like that.
Dude, you... Okay.
Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road... Yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue, you fucking bitch!
I believed in you! They could have been happy together. You are such a bitch, dude. You are fucked in the head. This dude is a type of dude to kidnap you and then, like, save you. But he was a fucking kidnapper, like, literally. That's how his wife, his husband is going to meet him, like, for fucking real.
I was filming that too, you know. About the ghost, not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me, and the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Won't she appear? Mary! 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 Mama! Mama!
Why did I say mama?
Huh? What? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means... What are you babbling about anyways? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now, didn't you see her? Come on, not again, I give up! It's you, it's definitely you! You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations, jeez. I'm the one who's haunted?
I don't think so. It was him who said Mary, Mary, Mary. Like, but you were the one faking it. Like, you were the one in the park, so you're fucked. You're fucked.
The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up, totally! Till the viewers are going up and up? That I appreciate. Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not.
I thought he would like notice, but seems like no. Okay, so I can't interact with anything here. There's our girl. About last night.
Breathe in, breathe out, please.
Don't get how you have the patience, Sammy. Yeah, I don't get it. I would have broken his kneecaps.
I thought that everything was a setup by Kinoko-san as material for his channel. But seeing the ghost being filmed like that... we can't be sure anymore, right?
Yeah,
But if so, what should we do now? And what's going to happen to me?
Relax, you heard the boss man earlier. We could look into the true nature of the ghosts. I wonder how we'll look into that. It's not like we can talk to them.
What should we look into next?
We know it was a setup, but let's check with Shroomhead. If we find anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue.
I see what you mean. On it! By the way, another confession for Kinoko-san. On top of what he did yesterday, he was the one who grabbed my leg back at the park.
What's he thinking? Hurting others for his own gain? But wait, what about the one who pooped up behind me? Or the one who cameos on the stream from outside the door?
He doesn't seem to know about those ones.
So those could still be the ghost itself.
Besides, something showed up in the mirror while we were discussing that.
Hey, I can't take any more of that! We should be seriously looking into Miwako Yotsuya's background. Yeah, we should. I do think it's a ghost.
By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miwako Yotsuya's father, I think.
I asked around in my own network. Pretty easy to find.
Wow, that's great!
Damn, Jasmine knows a lot of people. When you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the apartment's gate. I'll go grab the van. Okay, so we have the father locked.
A bit of a roll last night. You. About what happened last night? I heard a loud noise last night. I thought another incident might be happening. But it was just a boy in room 104 causing a fuss. Yes. Can't wait for people to die or something again.
Oh, what do you mean? You're crazy. I think director San was talking about the neighbor like she's fucking insane. I'm still shocked. I was going to read Asami, but I'm still like, dude, what do you mean? Like...
The woman from the incident, Miwako Yotsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the men had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder.
Okay, so, new lore just dropped.
Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless.
Look who's talking. You just said someone... like you're bored and you want someone to die for your fucking entertainment. Like, shh.
But as they caused all this trouble, you'd think they'd come apologizing or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry.
Shut up! Bitch, you literally stole things from the murder scene, so, like, you just want drama.
Okay, I'll meet them. I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find about Miwako Jutsuya's father.
Yeah, she just did, right? Wait, I couldn't check with the glasses. I guess there was nothing then.
I rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared on the park and at the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings might have been actual ghosts.
I see, gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well, at least let's go say hi to Migawa Jutsuya's father.
Yes. I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him.
Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. She's such a show-off. Ooh, another place. This is where Miwako Jutsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call it first to tell them no why we're here. Should be willing to talk.
Understood.
Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking into Miwako Jutsuya might tell us something.
Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako.
Okay, wait, can I put the glasses on? Ooh, well, I was going to say like, ooh, but it's literally just him. It's literally just him looking at an altar, so... Okay, I can't really check anything else, right? Can I talk with her before talking to the father? Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume, since parents and children can be totally different. Yeah, might not be. Looks like a pretty normal man, honestly. But I still suspect about, you know, the daughter of the woman.
Hello, we're from MYTH Dissolution Center. Might we ask you some questions?
What voice I give him? You want to know about our daughter?
About the investigation. Have you heard about the ghost at Umekicho apartment?
A ghost?
Our team is investigating urban myths. We believe that apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be out of taking, of course.
I see. This rather sudden notion.
Miss Jutsuya, how should we...
Yes, I should introduce myself. Jutsuya. Please call me Tsuguo. Shit. Couldn't I call you Jutsuya?
Alright then. Tsuguo-san, thank you.
I'm going to call him Tsu-san. This is a strange question, but... if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Damn, that's sad.
Huh? You'd like to talk with her?
I admit it, even if she did cause such an incident. Miwako was my daughter.
You really care about her?
Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is that unusual?
No, it's just not what I expected. The neighbor lady describes the parents as heartless, I think.
Yeah, the apartment lady is fucked in the head and she's the heartless one, so... I think she's projecting. I'm just going to say that, like...
By the way, where is Miwako's mother?
My wife, she was gravely affected by her daughter's death. Maybe because of that she had a serious illness. And followed her daughter's on, less than 6 months after her death. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Yeah, that's sad. I'm glad he's still holding on.
It might be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident?
Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic, and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would be fine in society too. It might have been her serious personality, probably had a mental breakdown. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing?
We heard the man was selfish and abusive.
Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was generally worried about our daughter. I've been in a similar shoes myself. Ooh, what do you mean? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at the home to check on them. What do you mean?
Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm telling about my daughter's workplace, boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her. That's weird.
Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from the start to finish?
I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss probably worried and went to check on her. Ooh.
What? What?
Wait! That's crazy. Okay. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then stabbed and killed herself.
Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her?
Cheated on her?
We'll get back to you when we made sense of this story. Sorry.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. Okay, the lore is so thick. Like, the lore is caked up. Like, the lore has, you know, a big behind, you know, big back.
I should write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yutsuya's father, he seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say?
He wants to see her.
Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor's lady said.
Yeah. Again, I don't trust shit about the neighbor lady, so nothing unusual. Observe.
Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these were Miwako-san things brought back but left as is.
That's weird because the apartment lady, you know, the neighbor, she said, first of all, she said it was a knife, the murder weapon. The murder weapon was scissors, as the father said. I mean, the father could be mistaken, but it's the fucking father, you know? Yeah, it would be weird. Oh my god. Nothing happened. And, you know, she showed us that she picked up the knife from the scene, which now seems to be a lie, you know? So that's weird. That's weird, you know? But, you know, I don't trust anything about that lady.
About this style altar, the door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Maybe we should ask. And here's the dada.
It is her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely.
That's so sad. Okay, there's nothing else as I checked, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to talk with her and then with the father. So, hear anything interesting? The stories don't add up.
Jasmine, his story is so different from what we'd heard.
Huh? What do you mean? Agency work, abusive boss. What? Is this the wrong house? No, it can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment! Check if the apartment address was correct.
Good idea on it.
Okay, so I have to ask him about the apartment. Anything else about the apartment?
Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address?
Yes. Address, apartment address, Flats Umeki 104 123 Umeki Honcho. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Like, it adds up. So someone is lying here.
Oh yes, that's right. The Umechiko apartment with a park just in front.
That's weird.
Miwako Yutsuya didn't live in an apartment in Umekicho.
Yeah, check on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104.
Umeki Flats?
Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yutsuya and confirming them. That's right. That's right. You know, I'm so shit at pronouncing the names, but I noticed a slight difference. Sparkle, sparkle.
Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miwaka-san.
Yeah, conflicting info. So, I have to talk with him again? Yeah, about your daughter.
So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings?
Her things? Almost all her things are in the apartment. Had blood stains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in the cardboard box in the next room.
Thank you very much.
So, I'm going to check on the boxes.
We might take a look at the altar and the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture.
Please do, go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me. Yo, that's so sad. That's so sad.
This must be the box he mentioned. Aha, the apartment address is on it. That's the right one. Flats Umeki.
It's not Umeki Flats, it's Flats Umeki. So, maybe it's another place? Or maybe I'm tripping, you know?
He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case.
There's something definitely weird about the others.
A box of mostly clothing? Jeans and t-shirt, boy used to in his fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look.
Then maybe we're confusing people? That's crazy.
He gave us permission, so let's open the altar.
Also, again, she didn't strike us as, you know, the tomboy type, because I don't know, everything that was said and all the pictures, she didn't look like that at all. And he said that she did sports, so it adds up that she might be a tomboy.
Let's see, two people stands. A woman in her 50s, that's probably her mother. Then this must be her, a young energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like.
Yo, that's so sad. The picture, looking at this picture is so sad. Like, she's with her father. I don't know, it's so sad.
But why? This is Miwako Yutsuya, right?
Maybe we are confusing people, you know?
I should think this over. The ghost was known as Miwako Yutsuya. We learned that a person called Miwako Yutsuya did exist and passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all.
Puzzling, yet what matters is that you deduced based on facts you discovered. Did Miwako Yutsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality?
Most of the info conflicts with all we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial suspicions, but maybe this means that...
Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is... a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost.
Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost? Wait, could it be? Then, do our investigations so far even mean anything? And what about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this.
Yeah, I also don't. Okay, maybe I should talk with the father again? No? Yo, that's crazy. Okay, let's talk with her then?
The woman's belongings included out of boyish 20s clothing.
That's different from what we heard about both Miwako Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miwako around? Check for spots where one might be put up. Yep, I checked.
There was a photo on the altar, the one with short hair.
Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirm that the woman in the altar photo is your Miwako Yotsuya, yeah?
I did. I wonder what's going on.
That's fucking confusing.
Jasmine, I can't make sense of this all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation. But it feels like we're just getting further and away from the truth.
Why though?
Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me.
It will come for that Kinoko-san bitch.
Not now!
Oh, seriously?
Wait, dissolution? In the state we're in?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, alright. How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mitsuzami.
He's looking at me! Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more I look into Miwako Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost.
You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly appear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake, abnormally, wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myth is the maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Abby. Oh my god. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror.
Can we even try with all this mess?
Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine?
Sure, what is it?
A cinematic? Why is it black? What happened? Oh. Okay. What? What?
What?
Huh? Sarayaki-sa? Or whatever the fuck that's pronounced? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person?
The director would like you to know. Not sure why.
Gee, it never explains anything. Not that I care. Ugh, this shouldn't take too long.
Sounds great. Yeah, Sarayashiki. What is that we find from looking into her?
Mitsuzami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener! Okay, so we're at the end of the chapter. Let the dissolution begin.
Yes.
No, as these are rather important factors. I would like to recap various elements.
Important factors?
For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video?
Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual?
That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper.
Do you mean in more detail?
Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Miss Azami,
Yes.
why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream?
Because they called a woman's name, because they bark like a dog, because it's an accident property?
Because they did the ritual at midnight, because it's a woman's name.
He called her name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. That's the requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams.
Great. That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Okay, first part, ready. Next, let's go over to the entity that was summoned. I think it was probably the boss's woman, you know? Because it wouldn't make sense then. But she killed herself and not the boss? Or did the father tell us if she killed the boss or not? So that's another part that's kind of confusing.
The entity was summoned.
The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes.
they are a previous resident from room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting right now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being silent even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Mushroom cut and glasses. Curly hair and a nightgown, no. Short hair and a boy's look, long haired and a dress.
A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she's a murderer and she cheated on the man. We know she murdered the man who cheated on her, then committed suicide.
Great. You saw through their confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All of that leads to her identity.
This whole time, we had assumed that the woman was Miwako Yotsuya. But that her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different.
Exactly, as if there was 2 separate Miwako Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san, or long-haired Miwako-san, as if looking into an infinity mirror. So edgy, bro. Let us move on. Another confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired boyish woman instead.
That's right. And now everything is a confusing mess.
There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the 2 women having such different characteristics, there was similarity conditions and clues that led to confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Ms. Azami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion? The weapons were the same? No. Same names. Neighbor, address, and apartment name. It was the apartment name? Or the same name? I will say same name.
It must have been because the 2 women ghosts had the same exact name.
When did you confirm that their names were identical? Please think it over again. Didn't we? Okay, then the address and the apartment name? What other name will the other person have? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Okay, oh, maybe she means that Miwako is, the girl of the father, like the father of the girl situation, and the long-haired woman is from another situation and has another name that we don't know. Maybe that's the case.
It's because of the address and apartment's name.
Well observed.
While talking to Miwako Yotsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were in the wrong house. In the moment, I assumed it was the same apartment because of the park nearby and similar sounding names.
Miwako Yotsuya's address was Flats Umeki 104-123, Umeki Honcho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeki Flat 104-123, Umekicho. Oh.
The address and apartments names are different.
Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarities can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. That's crazy. So, we are the wrong murder scene? Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
what did we discover about this case from clues about the ghost and the address? Everything was set up, there were 2 murder-suicides, the neighbor made diesel up or quarrels at her workspace. There were 2 murder-suicides, right?
In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one.
Brilliant. The 2 incidents look very similar on the surface. The similarities led to confusion, like misleading clickbait and article headers. Had you not investigated the premises and talked directly with a related individual, Mrs. Ami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely. But not you, because you already know. You sneaky fuck. Now, for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-san.
The true nature of the ghost?
She has a dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it was made up.
Yes, I confirmed that when Kinoko-san's room through clairvoyance.
So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
tell us about the true nature of the ghosts. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove.
It's true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can pass on peacefully due to the tragic incident. Is that what you mean?
No, that's not what I mean. I thought so. But I don't understand what he means then. And it seems that Asami also doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
What?
No. Should be about time.
Time for what? It's from Jasmine, picking up.
Wasn't Jasmine like right next to me? Please do. Oh, no, this is bad.
Jasmine?
Checked on Sara Yashiki, like you too, but jeez. Who the song?
Hold on, Jasmine. Where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out.
The incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide.
What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment?
On it?
What's that?
Only one of them died in that incident.
Huh?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Lost connection.
I know the park girl was the assassin. I am so sure. A vital detail has been revealed.
I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died.
I wonder how far she went to park that van. But anyways. What do you mean? Is she in danger? And you're just chilling? I mean, I get it. He prefers looking at me. Jasmine's information should enable you to answer Mark's earlier question.
Only one person died in the murder-suicide.
Now then, Miss Asami, back to my question.
Of course.
The ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us what is the true nature of Bloody Mary. A living person.
It had thought the ritual summoned the ghost, but the one was actually a living person.
Fabulous. The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. He's so edgy! Ah! Dissolution. Did I just hear him say nice? Am I dreaming? I think I heard it.
So the ghost was actually a living person. But how could that be? Why did Jasmine find out?
Also, where is the man? Am I alone in his house? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past.
What do you mean?
So he knew from the start again. I went and checked on Sarah Yashi, you the fuck.
Jasmine!
First of all, Sarah Yafok, she is the former resident of room 104.
That means Sarah Yashi,
the fuck,
is the person who committed the murder-suicide?
About that, maybe that wasn't a murder-suicide.
What? That means...
The murder weapon is still out there, could just be plain murder.
Wait, what? Really?
I see. How very interesting. So, Sarah Yashi, that a ghost that appeared in the vicinity of room 104 could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. Literally mirrors.
Wait, what do you mean?
Sarah the fuck didn't die in the murder-suicide, she lived. Is that so? Bitch, you know! Stop playing dumb!
Hold on, I don't understand.
We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoko is in danger.
He is?
Yeah, fuck he is! Run, bitch! Nah, he's going to be dead. I knew she was. I told y'all it was Hinata.
How the...
This bitch, I swear.
How could this have happened? He's still calling her name. Mary, Mary, Mary. If he hadn't spoken to her, I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can let more people see the mirror. I must destroy it.
Okay, at least... Oh my god. What? That's a crazy transformation.
How can you call yourself a viewer if you're not even a fan? You pick apart my every word and action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay us dues first. You and your stupid comments.
No.
As I thought, I have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll...
Fuck. Oh! Yo, that's crazy. That's fuck. And he's just like...
Who are you? Excuse me, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Give me your name. Mary, Mary, Mary. Mary?
Bro, stop being smug as fuck. She's going to fucking murder you.
Yes, my summoning worked.
Shut up.
Destroy, destroy, destroy. Destroy? Oh, it's like one of those Bloody Mary top hits?
What do you mean?
Hold on a second, what's with the knife? That's dangerous! Must destroy the mirror! No!
That sounded like Toad. I mean, it's a mushroom too, so... Sit down? Shit! Jasmine is top tier.
Kinoko-san, are you okay? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she is the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. She is a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding.
That's not mine, it's Saraya Shiki's, so... And I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it too. Looked more like a ghost. Oh, okay. I thought she was bleeding. Like, actually bleeding. So, this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh?
I can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san.
I can believe it. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on this room.
Understood. What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost, it's a living woman. That's right. There was never a ghost.
Poor Kinoko.
Devastation and judgment.
Sleep talking again?
I'm awake. I'm wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping.
Yeah, sure. Knowing she passed out on a park in the middle of nothingness and like woke up at super late, I wouldn't be surprised if she was actually napping. Prophecies can read in so many different ways.
Yes, of course. It just feels like there was foretelling of what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize.
Yeah, well, I actually lived, so...
With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way.
Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video is up.
Oh, you're right. Wait, is this the incident we just solved?
Yeah, he was quick.
What? But we just wrapped up everything!
That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center.
Bloody Mary appears, huh?
Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary.
I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sara Yashiki attack Kinoko-san?
Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror.
Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of, the one we never found in the murder case, was the mirror?
When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarayashiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. So of course this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. Oh. But after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sarayashiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide.
She made sure to get the blood around her neck to paint the picture as well.
With no evidence, the police had to release her. And she let the rumors of the woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide.
So, whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost?
Playing the part in the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truth.
The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror?
That's funny. Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations.
Please do!
More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back the Illuminati card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san.
He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it.
Yet, the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems.
Hey, director?
I'm sorry, I'm shipping them so hard, bro. What is it?
While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses, and having fun doing so even.
What about it?
What about it? How could they cause someone such pain and not feel any remorse?
They simply don't care.
Huh?
Rumors say a ghost haunts the apartment. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yet, they do care what becomes of the woman living in the room. No, public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment.
That's terrible.
The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them. So true, bestie. Speak that facts.
The people who handle rumors?
Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation and judgment. This... He's going to kill everyone.
Director-san?
What? Is that a bomb? What the fuck is that? The Samejima incident. Don't delete it. Well, there's a... What? What? That's crazy. I'm so confused. What? Bro, let the poor man live. Miwako, Miwako. Miwako. The fuck? Are there really only 3? Yo! This game is long as fuck, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I'm loving everything that's giving. But I have to say, I do think Migoruya is going crazy and has something to do with the Great Reset. Or maybe not, maybe he's a good person. But I still am kind of suspicious because he doesn't look like in the best mental place, if you know what I mean, sparkle, sparkle. But anyways, that was amazing. Again, the storytelling is super good in this game, and I'm loving it. So I hope you guys also are enjoying it, because I completely am. And bye-bye, bunnies!